Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more My Hero Academia, you guys. And not just more My Hero, but the season finale, you guys. I can only imagine this is going to get very real, but I don't know. We'll see. It's been a really real season so far. But I do feel like they've just been building up to this point. So I'm sure it's just going to be really, really crazy when we finally kind of have the culmination of everything that's been going on that they've been showing us this season. So first off, I just want to say, if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much. And as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. And if you are joining me on YouTube, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. So yeah, where was I? I was honestly wondering last episode, like at the beginning of the episode, like I don't see how we're going to be I've been wondering that for a while. Like, how are we going to get the Meta Liberation Army and the League of Villains, like, to be cooperative even? And that just really goes to show what a breakthrough Shigaraki really had to be able to, just by example of his actions, to show Redestro, like, he is the one worthy of carrying on this mission. To the point where, like, Redestro hands everything over to him and is basically now kind of like his henchman. Like, they're not even, he's like, these are my lieutenants. But, I mean, we saw Redestro afterwards and he's like, can I get you some coffee, sir? And it's like, no, I don't think they're on equal footing whatsoever. But, yeah. So they have a big, long, confusing name now. They rename themselves. They're rebranding. They're doing a bit of rebranding. But they are joining forces. And so someone pointed out to me afterwards that, like, that's why now that they have all these resources that come along with taking over the Meta Liberation Army, they can put things out like news reports that don't cover everything and, kind of cover the tracks a little bit better. They have that pure raw willpower and determination that the scrappy league brings to the table, but with a lot more power and resources to put it all into motion. Not to mention that they have that doctor on board now. And Gigantamakia was like, I acknowledge you. So, yeah. Pretty scary stuff. I mean, it's weird they make you care so much about the people in the league that, like, you're not rooting for them, you know what I mean? But you are kind of, in this situation, rooting for them a little bit. I mean, oh, that was my tummy. I'm sorry. And then, like, the second that I got to see that Shigaraki was, like, getting all this power and I'm like, oh, wait a second. No, this is going to be bad. This is going to be bad for the actual people that I am rooting for. So it's kind of a weird thing, you know, like they get us on board with somebody. I mean, not to say we were all totally on board, but I think that whether or not you got more personally attached to some of these characters, I think we can at least all agree that this arc, the My Villain Academia arc, at least put a lot more of a personal touch on not on each character, but on many of the characters in the league. So particularly Shigaraki, when we went through that whole, like, 2-episode arc for him. So you may not, I kind of came out of it feeling like I empathized with him a lot more. I'm not, like, fully on board or anything, but, like I said, in that fight, I found myself, like, rooting for him against, like, the Meta Liberation Army. Maybe it's, like, a devil you know thing, It's like, we don't like the League, but the League is, like, familiar to us, I mean, I like them as characters. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying they're bad characters or anything. Admittedly, I'm really digging Toga's coat. And not gonna lie, I'd kind of like a coat like that. Winter is upon us, so, well, it will be soon, in a few more months, so you never know. You might see me pop up in a toga coat. I can't even imagine wearing a coat for a whole reaction. I die, even like when it was cold out. So, all right, guys, silliness aside, I'm really excited to jump into this finale. What do you say we go ahead and we get started and see where the heck this is all going? Let's do this. Oh no, who is that in there? Oh no, it's not Genus, is it? Yeah, I would say almost maybe even more if they've got so many heroes on board, they've got the media. Okay. No. Yeah, it's kind of like what happened with Izuku. They kind of evolved. Oh, dang. Is this the doom theory thing they were talking about? Quirk singularity. Yeah, it's just like that. Of destruction. Oh, dear. That's not so nice. What? You'll have one for all. What? Skynet? What? We got Skynet up in here? Oh, heck yes. Who will save us but him? And in our whole crew. It's Judgment Day. So we have a Terminator in this world too? Is that what to understand? Yeah, that's right. Remember that next time you're going to try to take over the world. Yes, they all really upgraded here. Nice. So we get to hear a little bit more about what everyone else did. Okay, cool. I was wondering. Yes. Heck yeah. All right. I remember him. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Team Lurkers. Okay. Heck yeah. Yes! It's pretty high up there. Yes. My birthday buddy. Be my hero. Heck yeah. Right, and we got to see a little bit of their work study. Their beach episode. Heck yeah. Yes. Majestic. Ooh. And we got to see quite a bit of our three boys and their number one. Yes. My boy. Every time I see that, I want to tear up. Every time I see that scene, I want to tear up. Look at that proud mentor. He's looking ahead to his bright future. He's a confident boy now. Look at all he can. Oh my God. Look at all he can do. You don't have to. Go and be A hero. Heck yes. Look at him. He's so proud. I'm going to cry. You guys need to stop. You need to stop with making me proud. You'll get there. Yeah. Oh, sweetheart. You never have to apologize. He's like, mm. Did you now? That is beautiful. You take all your failures and you turn them into something good. They are so oh my god. That moment made my heart skip. Good question. With karaoke. Yay! Hi! What? What do you mean it's Harry? What do you mean? Are you okay, baby? Honey, are you okay? It's doing something. It's doing something. That's Bakugo for thank you for your kind words. No, hey, way to go. He's been doing some research, you guys. Really? Oh, is this okay? They're all really good quirks, but they weren't like huge. Oh, poor Izuku. Oh, that's Bakugo for. You appreciate the small stuff. Wow. Dang. Ooh. Really? Wow, that's amazing. Oh, the ones who were entrusted. They were just the ones who were trying to pass it on. Oh, they died protecting that power. Float. Really? Okay. What? Bakugo, sweetheart, it's not a competition. Between the lines, what we're seeing here is a is a friendship that helps the other attain new levels in their journey as a hero. Your sister will cry. He's like, who taught you how to cut chives? Aww. You've come a really long way. Right. I mean, they're kind of friends now in their way. She's doing okay. Great. Yeah. Okay. Great. Awesome. Yeah, she's in good hands. She's in good hands. Because he didn't die passing that on. And now all of a sudden... He's he's he tells it like it is. Right. Yeah. How many generations have gotten to have someone like All Might be there with them? Oh, did you see the flashback? Hospital. Because it's that doctor, right? Oh, dear Lord. Next day. Oh, you're going to leave me there? Really, guys? Really? You're going to leave me for like another year on that? Expeditionary. Really? Are we all going on the same expedition? What? Okay. Are they sending them in? Oh no, it's all about to happen right now. Guys, they're like sending them in, aren't they? All right, you guys. Wow. So I gotta say, it's not... I honestly didn't know how that season was going to end, because I thought there was a possibility we were going to have everything hit the fan and then they'd end the episode, which I do think would have been worse, like, for me having to wait between seasons. But it definitely feels like we touched base with a lot of people, probably seemingly for the last time that we'll be able to before everything hits the fan, before this X day arrives. And so now, okay, so now the hospital thing makes sense, because it was that doctor that was the backer that he was looking for that he couldn't quite put together. And that's where Shigaraki's been undergoing this special treatment that is going to power him up significantly. I mean, did I misunderstand that doctor was telling him he'd even have control of One for All? Like, I really hope I misunderstood that, because that would be terrible. That would be awful. We checked in about the previous One for All users. Apparently a second and the third have just been like wiped from history. It's interesting that most of the One for All users, it seems, were not really recognizable heroes in any way. They may have had solid quirks, but it almost feels like what they were communicating to us in that was that they weren't number one heroes. They weren't chosen ones. They were passing it on. And that was it. And they suffered. You know, that it was not a glamorous, glorious thing. And then we have All Might, who lived. He lived to tell about it, which seems like it's unusual for a One for All user. And now he kind of doesn't know what to do with it after having all that power. The power of One for All, the power of being the number one hero, the responsibility, the schedule of being this very important person. And now all of a sudden, you know, you don't have those things. What do you do? Your mentality is still there. The mentality of the number one hero where, you know, you're supposed to be there to like take care of all of the stuff all the time. And all of a sudden that's not your job anymore. How do you deal with that? And I think Aizawa had a good point. Be there. Guide these students, because how rare an opportunity is it to get to like study alongside someone like All Might. Eri is going to be trained by Aizawa and All Might, which I think is going to be wonderful for her. Oh my god, when they said something was wrong with Eri, like way to induce a flippin' heart attack for me, like, and she was all right. Like she was having a horn issue, but she was okay. That, you know, they were able to get her back to a good spot. But dang, I don't know what's going on with the little kid at the end is supposed to be someone that I'm supposed to know. Then I am sorry, but maybe someone can clue me in as to like where exactly that's going. I have a feeling we've seen the little boy before. It sounds familiar. And maybe it's just something that's slipping my mind. It's most likely something that's just slipping my mind. I'm sorry. But it seems maybe that's something we're going to proceed with. Oh, wait. Wait. Was he like in a story or a movie or something? Was he like a little boy from... I'm starting to feel familiar to me now. He wasn't like one of the kids from like one of the movies, was he? Maybe I'm remembering wrong. I might be making it worse. I'm sorry. But so we have that to follow up on. We have, Aerie's going to be trained. We have everyone has now kind of gone through their work studies, and they just really keep improving in such a way. And I think we particularly focused on how far Izuku has come and his abilities to master One for All, and just as a person, like new friendships, unlikely friendships. And I guess it's something you could say for a lot of our kids here, because who would have thought Bakugo would be friends with him too, and he has come so far. It's like being like, I can float, I got one up on you. That's Bakugo for friend. Let me help you catch up to this level, as a friend would. You just got to know how to speak Bakugo. Yeah. So I felt like, that was our check-in with everyone before everything hits the fan. And Hawks is like on a flippin' timetable here. No pressure, Hawks. You just only got all of Japan to save. But I mean, if things go the Paranormal Liberation Front's way, it's going to go so much further. Like, they're not going to stop at Japan, I don't think. So, all right, guys. Till next time. Oh my goodness, what a season. So, just quickly, this season gave us work studies, power-ups, insights into One for All, total insights into a lot of the villains, got us getting to know Hawks better, gave us more insight on the Endeavor story, and kind of where he's at and where he's at with his family. And I mean, I just feel like we covered a lot this season, and it was all just like top notch, in my opinion. It's interesting how it kind of feels like it was split up into a lot of different little stories, but they all had this thread running through. As opposed to like, and I mean, we did have like little arcs. We definitely had like the little tournament arc, and we had the villain arc and the Endeavor arc, but I feel like they were all kind of building to the same place, which is really cool. So I enjoyed it, guys. I think it was a great season. I can't wait to see where it's going. I definitely think there's a lot of craziness coming. I can't even tell you what it's going to look like, but it seems like it's going to change things forever. So I don't know. I hope it's not going to be like a big, shocking, kill off people thing. Like, please don't kill anyone. Please. Can we not kill anyone? We'll see. We will find out. All right, guys. Amazing season. I really hope you enjoyed it as well. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. Next time you see me from My Hero, I'm guessing will be in the next season, unless there's extra content coming out. I think maybe there's movies coming out in between. I'll keep you posted on the movies, because when they come out in theaters, sometimes I like to, if they're not like canon, they're just kind of like extra fluff material, I like to go see them, just kind of like have the experience of seeing My Hero in a theater. But I'll keep you posted on that, because I really have no idea what's coming out and whether or not it's, really canonical and ties into the story or not. Or if we have any like little OVAs coming like we did kind of between these two seasons. But please join me for other stuff too. Other anime, other shows I'm watching, you know, browse my channel, click the buttons, click the Patreon, see what you think. Yeah, guys, it was great. I will see you next time. Please be sure to join me then. We will watch it, get through it, all of the above together. Bye for now, guys.